Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do another office vlog. I want to first start off by saying thank you. Thank you 1,000 times to everybody that hit me up on my last video. Whether it was in the comments or on Instagram, I received so many positive and just inspiring messages from a whole bunch of you guys. So I want to say thank you. Like I said in my last video, I never wanted to come off like I was ungrateful or I was hating or anything like that. It's just struggles that I had at the moment, struggles that I have every so often, and I feel like a lot of people can relate. And when it comes to my channel, I want to be transparent as much as I can, and I just want to be real, because I feel like if I'm not my real self, if I'm not authentic with my feelings, then I'm just being a phony, and I don't like to do that. I feel like that's another thing with social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, whatever the case may be. Everybody puts up a highlight reel, which we all do that. I do that, you do that, everybody does that. Everybody puts up a highlight reel of just the best things of their life or of their business and things like that. And sometimes people get so caught up in that. They get so lost in thinking that, oh my gosh, this person's life is so perfect, their business is so perfect, and here I am with my struggles. That's not the case. Everybody has their own struggles, whether it's little, big, a lot, a little. Every single person has their own struggles, and that's what I kind of want to try to communicate, because I don't ever want to make it seem like I have it all put together or I have it all perfect or I have it all easy. I don't. And the fact that both my crafty friends from back then and new people now have reached out to me, that just makes my heart happy. It makes me feel like, okay, people are watching and people are listening to what you're saying. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It meant the world to me that, you guys are checking up on me and just giving me positive vibes, because believe it or not, it helps. Little things like that do help. But anyway, today is Sunday. It's already afternoon time. Yeah, it's already 2:30. I have already done my work for the day. Oh, by the way, I have a whole bunch of toothpaste on my tattoo, but that's only because I burned myself. I was making lunch in the air fryer and I burned myself, and it burns so bad. And I was trying to just go without doing anything, but it burned so bad that I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna just put toothpaste on it, because growing up that was like a thing. Like if you got burned, you put toothpaste on it and it like helps relieve the pain. But yeah, that's why I have toothpaste. And actually I was taking some product pictures and you can see the toothpaste on my forearm, so I think I'm gonna have to crop that out whenever I do post the pictures. But anyway, like I was saying, I already got my work done for today early in the day. I woke up around 7:30, and around 10:30 I stopped with whatever I got accomplished because the kids woke up. So I wanted to go and, spend time with them and make breakfast and all that stuff. I didn't get to finish my orders, but I did get to set up. This one is completed. Oh, actually, I took a picture of it. This one is hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious, but it is at the same time. Whatever the situation is may not be hilarious. I'm not making light of the situation, because obviously this could be a joke or it could be like really serious. When I got this order, I'm like, T, I want to know. And then I'm like, oh shit, this might be serious. But anyway, it's a card. Damn, I don't know if I should share it. I guess, because it's not like I'm saying like names or anything like that. But anyway, this is the card. And like I said, it's not funny because I don't know the situation. One of my best friends, she ordered from my Etsy because, my daughter and I did a collab, and then she ordered extra stuff. So I have a big package for her that I finished. I'm also donating some items to an autism awareness event. So matter of fact, where is the shirt? So I made this shirt to give as one of the prizes. I think they're gonna do like raffles and stuff like that. And then I made this cup for the event as well. So those are the two items that I'm donating. I was going back and forth with if I should make something else, but to be honest, there's the shirt and the cup. I feel like that's the only ones that I don't have to completely personalize. I would have loved to send a cake topper, because the person hosting this event, she's a baker, so it would have been perfect to send a cake topper. But the problem is that I don't know who's gonna win the raffle, unless I send them like a little coupon where they can redeem a cake topper. I don't know. But for right now, I have the shirt and the cup, and I think that's more than enough, because originally she said just to send a cup, but I wanted to send, a little something extra. So yeah, so I didn't, fully work on orders because, like I said, I had to spend time with the kids and everything. Right now, they're practicing karate, So I took advantage and I came to the office real quick. They're practicing karate in our living room. It's not like, you know, I left them or I dropped them off somewhere. I came out here to take product pictures. I want to take better pictures. So I came out to see if I could, you know, figure out my picture situation, because I feel like better quality pictures just attract people. You have a better chance of people purchasing or people clicking on that photo and your listing and everything. So I'm trying to work on my photography. What I usually do is just use the background, like a wall. I have a little space over there. I'll show you. I have that space over there. I just take the items and put it in front of the wall and then just take a picture like that. But I feel like that's not good enough. And then also I have like a white sheet that's just hanging where my door should be. Sometimes I use that as a background. Just depends on the lighting and all that stuff. But I feel like those aren't good enough. So today I took all of my stuff, not all of my stuff, but I took some items outside and I took pictures outside. It came out really, really nice. So I'm actually gonna put pictures here of like before and after, or at least the inside and the outside, just so that you can see. They came out really, really nice. And then I also took videos there because on Etsy I love to add videos of my items as much as I can, because I feel like with videos you could get more of a sense of how the product looks, you know, kind of 360 type of thing, and it's just not so still. That's what I did today. I got some orders ready for tomorrow, which is Monday. I also want to work on revamping my thank you cards. I have them the size of business cards. So they're really, really small, and the reason why I have it this way is just because it works out easier that way. I design and print all of my own, everything that has to do with branding or marketing or, you know, packaging, I make myself. It's easier for me that way because I'm a very picky person. I'm very precise when it comes to how I like my things done, and it's cheaper. It just works out for me because on my downtime, that's when I take care of all that. It was cheaper to do it as business cards because at the moment I needed them right away and I didn't have time to design and to cut and all that stuff. So I just bought the Walmart business card templates or sheets. They're the ones that you could just print and then rip off easily. This is what I've been working with. I want to make them a little bit bigger because I handwrite on every single one of them. So everything that I'm handwriting, I kind of want to put onto the card just because it's the same message over and over again. And then just make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna leave spaces for me to add in, you know, like the customer name and maybe what they purchased. There's just something about handwriting that makes it like an extra personal touch. I feel like it makes the customer feel a little bit more appreciated, like wow, they really took a little bit of time to actually write on this. I've got a little template here of what I want the thank you cards to say, but I'm not gonna work on that till tomorrow. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the pictures that I took, just play around with them, and I think I'm going to add some listings, and then maybe I'll post to like Instagram or something. I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. I was in the middle of designing my thank you cards, as you just saw, and Silhouette Studio decided to rudely turn it off. I just got an error message that says quit without saving. Right now it's coming back up again. Oh, see? I'm over here complaining about Silhouette Studio, but I forgot how much I love them because it saved my work. Oh no, it didn't save everything. It did not save everything, but at least it saved the main stuff. But yeah, for the most part, they do save your things. Like, if an error occurs or just, I don't know, your computer shuts off, when you turn it back on, it saves your items. And like, this is a list of all the things that it saved for me, but I just haven't had the time to go through all of them, to be honest. I was in my element and it just shut off. I mentioned that the kids were practicing karate inside. They actually moved from the living room to the yard. So that's perfect because I can see them better and just keep an eye out on them. So I'm taking that opportunity to work on my thank you cards design. And I know I said I was going to see you guys tomorrow, but since the kids are very into their karate lesson right now, I'm getting a head start on things. My husband's not home, so it's perfect. I get to work a little bit without being interrupted. Once they finish or once they get tired, then I'll just stop and continue tomorrow. I did like a little mock-up of how I wanted the thank you cards to come out, and I think I like this. I also did a little mock-up of how I would do it, so you know, the customer name there. This is what I was talking about earlier. I always write, I hope you love your cake topper, I hope you love your new sign, things like that. I left a little space for me to be able to still input that information. So I put, you know, I hope you love your new glass sign. What I was struggling with before was trying to fit it so that way I can get it evenly. How can I explain it? What I want is to be able to take one sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, cut it down the middle and cut it in half, and that's it. Have no extra, have none of that, just it being, you know, aligned, so that way when I cut it down in half both ways, that'll be my thank you card. But it wasn't working out. I had to mess around with the settings and everything. Eventually I got to it. A lot of this stuff, especially the technical stuff, I just pretty much taught myself how to do. Hi. I was telling our YouTube friends that you guys are doing karate, so I was able to sneak away a little bit, work on some thank you cards. But as soon as you guys are done, what do we do? What do you want to do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers. As soon as you guys are done, we'll have some ice cream outside.
Okay. I can't believe, Julius. You can't just leave while we're in the middle of doing karate. It's because you're getting angry at me because I was doing you wrong. No, I'm not.
Is Jen the Shihan now?
No, look. Yes. Julius was like...
I'm recording.
Like okay. I told him to do like this, right? Like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told him to show me how he does it. He was like... He's like, oh yeah. Because I was itching myself. No, you were just standing there.
It's never boring with the kids. That's one thing I'm just so grateful for, is that I have amazing kids. Okay, after so many different attempts, I finally decided to go with this one. It all probably looks the same. I just, you know, did a couple changes here and there. The only thing that is pissing me off is the fact that I cannot get this to align. You see how it's off-centered? So this is more that way than this way. But when I do it on my screen, it's not like that. Like, it's centered. But then when I go to print it, it's off-centered. So that's gonna bother me. I know myself. I know it's gonna bother me. After all these tries, I just cannot figure out how to do it. Does this one look more centered to you?
Yeah.
This one looks centered, but I feel like nobody's really gonna care. Like, if they get a card or a thank you card, they're not really gonna care. It's just me. I'm the one that's gonna care because I'm the one that's gonna have to see it every single time. I've been using your name.
Yeah, no, I saw.
See? Perfect. So it's gonna be this instead of this little card and me having to write these sentences every single time. That way I can still personalize it. You know, I can still do like the touch of writing their name and then writing what they received or what I made for them. It'll all be in one, and it'll save me time too when I'm packing. I'm gonna go ahead and print this out on hard paper now, which is the paper I'm gonna send, because obviously this is too flimsy. I would not want to send this. So I'm going to print on 110-pound cardstock, which I get from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I haven't been liking Hobby Lobby lately, so I think I'm gonna go back to Michael's, especially because they brought back the 40% off here and there. Not all the time. I've been able to use it twice. I have switched around the settings. So you see here it says Untitled 2. I did custom settings. So let's see if that helps with it being off-centered. work. It's still off-centered. And on top of that, it's not printing out the bottom of Let's Stay Connected. So it does it on 2 of them. So you see this one here, it says Let's Stay Connected. But then the other 2, it gets cut off. So that's fun. Ay, ay, ay. And it's only on the hard paper. I printed out on the printer paper, and it's fine. It's just the hard paper that it doesn't work. I don't know why. I know they're simple. That's kind of what I like to go for. I don't go for a whole bunch of designs or anything like that. I pretty much just go minimal, straight to the point, and add a personal touch. Maybe in the future I'll go with like a company or something to get these printed, but for the meantime they work just fine. So this is what I'm gonna stick with for now. I actually have a whole bunch of these thank you ones, the business card size, that I have to go through, so I didn't realize I had that many. Right now I'm posting on Instagram, and I think when we get inside I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video to hopefully have it up by tomorrow.